Welcome back to Healthier Daily, the channel where we give you the simple science-backed truths to live a stronger and more independent life after 60. I'm your host, Dr. Ben Carter. Let's talk about those quiet moments that can be so frustrating. That moment you wake up and your fingers are tingling with that strange pins and needles feeling. The moment you try to stand up from your favorite chair and for a second your legs feel shaky and weak, like they might not hold you. Or that dull, constant ache in your knees that makes you think twice before going for a simple walk. These are not just small, random annoyances. They are the quiet thieves that are stealing your confidence, your mobility, and your independence one small piece at a time. It is the fear that one day you won't be able to button your own shirt, open a jar of pickles, or walk to the mailbox safely. Your body is not failing you. It is crying out for help. It is sending you a clear signal that it has run out of one of its most essential building blocks, collagen. And today we are going to show you how to answer that cry for help, not with expensive pills or complicated treatments, but with 8 simple, delicious, and healing snacks. To help us understand this nutritional approach to healing, we are joined by a man who has spent his life teaching the power of simple, natural foods. It is our great honor to welcome Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara.
Thank you, Ben. The body is always communicating with us. The feeling of tingling or a feeling of weakness is not just a symptom to be ignored. It is a signal. It is a request from your body for the right materials it needs to repair itself. We can answer that request with simple, nourishing foods.
And that is our exact mission today. To make this guide as practical as possible, we have organized these 8 healing snacks into 3 functional categories. First, we will cover the vitamin C boosters. These are snacks that help your body make more of its own collagen. Second, we'll talk about the direct collagen providers. These are snacks that are rich in collagen. And third, we will explore the synergistic Powerhouses snacks that combine multiple healing benefits all in one. For each one, Dr. Hinohara will explain the benefits, and I will add the simple science of why it works. It is a true blessing to have been given not only these amazing bodies that are capable of healing, but also the wonderful natural foods to help them do so. If you are ready to learn how to fight back against tingling and weakness with delicious healing snacks, please type the number 1 in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to our channel. It's completely free, and you will not want to miss these simple and tasty recipes.
Let us begin with the first and most fundamental category of healing snacks. These are the snacks that give your body the most essential tool it needs to build its own new collagen from the inside out. That critical tool is vitamin C. So this first group is what I call the vitamin C boosters.
Okay, doctor. This is a great place to start because most people think of vitamin C for their immune system, but they don't realize it's the on switch for collagen. When people in America think of vitamin C, they usually think of oranges. But the first snack on your list uses a different fruit. Let's talk about the cantaloupe mint bites.
Yes, cantaloupe is a wonderfully refreshing and hydrating fruit, and it is an excellent source of vitamin C. This snack is very simple and elegant to prepare. You take some sweet, ripe cantaloupe and you cut it into small, easy-to-eat cubes. To this, you add a small squeeze of fresh lime juice, which adds even more vitamin C, and a few fresh chopped mint leaves, which are very soothing for the digestive system. For a wonderful, crunchy texture and some healthy fat, you can top it with a small sprinkle of chopped pistachios.
That sounds delicious. And as we've discussed before in Healthier Daily, that vitamin C is not optional for collagen production. It is absolutely essential. To be very direct and clear, there are specific enzymes in your body that are responsible for linking all the amino acid building blocks together to form strong, stable collagen fibers. These enzymes absolutely cannot function unless vitamin C is present to act as a cofactor or a helper molecule. If you are low in vitamin C, this entire production process for strong collagen grinds to a halt. And the healthy fat from the pistachios in that snack is also very important as it helps your body absorb other fat-soluble vitamins, making this a very intelligent and synergistic snack.
That is right. And our next snack provides an even more powerful and concentrated dose of vitamin C. It is the Guava Power Yogurt Bowl. I must tell you about a patient of mine, a grandmother in her late 70s. Her greatest passion in life was sewing and quilting beautiful things for her family, but she came to see me because the skin on her hands was becoming very thin, almost translucent, and she was losing the fine dexterity in her fingers. She also told me she had a constant annoying tingling sensation. She was afraid she would have to give up the craft that brought her so much purpose and joy. We discovered that her diet was very low in key nutrients, especially vitamin C. I taught her this very simple snack. Every afternoon, she would have a small bowl of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt mixed with one chopped-up ripe guava. After a few months of this daily habit, she came back to my office and held out her hands for me to see. The skin looked healthier and more resilient, and she told me with tears in her eyes that the tingling had lessened significantly. She was able to thread her needle again without difficulty. She was giving her body the direct tools it needed to repair the very tissues she relied on for her passion.
That is an incredible and very moving story, and it makes perfect scientific sense. Guava is one of the most concentrated sources of vitamin C on the entire planet, with several times more than a typical orange. And the strategy of pairing it with Greek yogurt is absolutely brilliant. The yogurt provides the high-quality protein, the amino acid building blocks, and the guava provides the vitamin C workers that are needed to assemble those blocks into new strong collagen for her skin and for the connective tissues that support her nerves.
Our final snack in this vitamin C category is very simple. It is the Kiwi Crunch snack. You simply slice up 1 or 2 fresh kiwis and top them with a small sprinkle of toasted almonds or walnuts.
Kiwi is another fantastic source of vitamin C, but I have a practical question for our American viewers from the source material. It mentions eating the fuzzy skin of the kiwi. Is that really common, and is it safe?
It is not common in America, but it is very safe and very nutritious. The skin is where a high concentration of the fiber and other important antioxidants are found. As long as you wash the kiwi very well, the skin is perfectly fine to eat, though many people may prefer to peel it, and that is also okay.
And in addition to all that, vitamin C kiwi also contains a unique enzyme called actinidin, which is known to help with the digestion of protein. So it's another wonderful example of a food that provides a complete, supportive package. It's truly a blessing how these natural foods are so perfectly designed with everything we need to support our health.
So, we have now discussed the vitamin C boosters, which are the wonderful snacks that help your body make its own new collagen. Now we move to the next logical step in our system. We will discuss the snacks that are a source of collagen. These are the direct collagen providers.
Okay, doctor, this is very exciting. This is about giving the body the raw building materials directly. How can we do that in a simple, enjoyable snack?
The first way is very simple and can be quite delicious and fun to make at home. It is our 4th snack on the list, gelatin fruit nibbles. Gelatin, in its pure form, is simply collagen that has been cooked and broken down, making it easy for your body to absorb. To make these simple snacks, you can gently warm 1 cup of an unsweetened fruit juice. I find that tart cherry juice or pomegranate juice are wonderful choices because of their own anti-inflammatory benefits. You do not want to boil the juice, just get it warm and steamy. Then you stir in 2 tablespoons of a high-quality, unflavored powdered gelatin. You must stir it until it dissolves completely. After that, you can pour this mixture into small silicone molds or simply into a small glass dish and let it firm up in the refrigerator for a few hours. It will turn into a soft, easy-to-chew, healthy gummy-like snack.
That is a fantastic idea, and it's a great way to avoid the sugar and store-bought gummy candies. Let's be very clear on the science here. As you said, gelatin is cooked collagen. It is packed with 2 of the most important and abundant amino acids for rebuilding all of our connective tissue, glycine and proline. These are the direct, raw building blocks your body uses to repair cartilage, ligaments, and tendons. So when you eat a healthy homemade gelatin snack, you are delivering the exact materials to the construction site. It is a very direct form of nourishment for your joints.
And you can make it even more powerful. Before you let it chill in the refrigerator, you can stir in some fresh chopped berries or a few chopped nuts. This adds more vitamin C and healthy fats to the snack.
So gelatin is a great and easy option. But what about getting collagen from a more traditional whole food source, doctor?
Yes, this brings us to what I believe is the most powerful food in this entire category. It is a snack of chicken bone broth. Let me tell you about a patient of mine, a retired mail carrier in his early 70s. He had severe grinding pain in his knees that made his daily walks, which were the absolute joy of his life, almost unbearable. He described the feeling to me as bone rubbing on bone. I taught him how to make a simple, slow-simmered chicken bone broth at home using the leftover bones from a roasted chicken. After he would make the broth and let it cool in the refrigerator, it would turn into a firm gel. This beautiful gel is the pure extracted collagen from the bones and cartilage. I told him his daily snack was not to be eaten, but to be drunk. Every day he would simply scoop out about half a cup of this gel, warm it gently on the stove until it became a liquid again, and drink it like a warm, savory, and soothing tea. He did this every single day. After 2 months, the change was profound. He told me that the deep grinding pain in his knees had lessened significantly. He was able to take his daily walks through the neighborhood again without that constant agonizing pain. He was not taking a pill. He was consuming the very substance his joints were made of.
That is such a powerful story. And there is a specific scientific reason why chicken bone broth is so incredibly effective for knee pain. Chicken bones and cartilage are one of the richest natural sources of type 2 collagen. This is the specific exact type of collagen that makes up the soft cushioning cartilage in our own joints, especially our knees. So your patient was giving his body the perfect, identical material it needed to help support and nourish its own cartilage. It's a beautiful example of how nature provides these perfect whole food solutions for our body's specific needs. It's truly a blessing. This is so inspiring. It shows how we can use simple traditional foods to find real relief. We love sharing this knowledge with our community. To help us see our global community, please let us know what city, state, or country you are watching from.
We have covered the snacks that help the body make collagen and the snacks that are collagen. Our final category is what I call the synergistic powerhouses. These are simple snacks where multiple ingredients work together as a powerful team to support your body's healing processes.
Synergy is such an important concept in nutrition. What is the first snack in this powerhouse category, doctor? I know this one is going to make a lot of people very happy.
Yes, our sixth snack feels like a wonderful indulgence, but it is actually a very powerful and healing food. It is the dark chocolate midnight clusters. The recipe is very simple. You gently melt about 1 ounce of a very dark chocolate. It is very important that it is at least 70% cacao or higher. Then you simply stir in a small handful of chopped raw almonds and a small spoonful of dried goji berries. You then place small spoonfuls of this mixture onto a plate lined with parchment paper and let it chill in the refrigerator until it is firm.
That sounds absolutely delicious. And the synergy between those three ingredients is fantastic from a scientific perspective. The dark cacao itself is packed with powerful antioxidants called flavonols. These have been shown in studies to improve circulation and even help signal the body's own stem cells to aid in repair. Then the almonds provide important protein and amino acid building blocks, as well as healthy fats. And finally, the goji berries are a concentrated source of vitamin C, which is the essential worker we need to help the body actually build new collagen. It is a perfect team of ingredients working together.
Our next synergistic snack is a very classic and simple savory option. It is the tomato caprese salad snack. This is not a large salad, but a small snack-sized portion. You simply take one ripe, juicy tomato, slice it, and layer it with a few slices of fresh mozzarella cheese. For a dairy-free option, you can use some creamy avocado instead. You then drizzle it all with a little bit of high-quality extra virgin olive oil and top it with a few fresh basil leaves.
This is another perfect example of a beautiful synergy. The tomato itself provides two key things for our joints: a good amount of vitamin C to help build new collagen, and a very powerful antioxidant called lycopene. Lycopene is excellent at protecting our existing collagen from damage caused by the sun and other forms of oxidative stress. And the extra virgin olive oil is not just for flavor. The healthy fat in the olive oil is essential for helping your body to properly absorb that protective lycopene. Without the fat, you don't get the full benefit. It is a very intelligent and traditional combination.
And that brings us to our eighth and final snack. It is the pineapple nut bites.
Now, this combination is also powerful, but it comes with a very important warning that we must be clear about. Let's start with the snack itself, doctor.
The snack is very simple. It is fresh pineapple chunks mixed with a handful of crunchy macadamia nuts or cashews. You can also add a sprinkle of cinnamon and some fresh mint for extra flavor and additional anti-inflammatory benefits.
And the synergy here is the vitamin C from the pineapple, the healthy fats from the nuts, and a very special enzyme found in pineapple called bromelain, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory. However, we absolutely must be extremely clear with our viewers about bromelain, as we have discussed on Healthier Daily in the past. This is a critical safety warning. The enzyme bromelain has a significant blood-thinning effect. If you are taking any anticoagulant or antiplatelet medication that includes prescription drugs like warfarin, Xarelto, or Plavix, and it also includes something as common as a daily low dose or baby aspirin, you must speak with your doctor before you start eating pineapple regularly. The combination can make your blood too thin and can significantly increase your risk of dangerous bleeding. This is not a small risk. It is a very serious one that must be respected.
That is a very important warning. Thank you for making that so clear, Ben. The power of nature must always be respected, especially when you are also taking powerful prescription medications. You must always be open with your doctor about all the foods you eat.
It is our responsibility, our stewardship, to use all of these wonderful gifts, both from nature and from modern medicine, wisely and safely. Doctor, this has been an incredible and delicious guide. You've given us a complete collagen snack guide broken down into 3 simple categories. We have the vitamin C boosters to help our bodies make their own collagen, the direct collagen providers to give our bodies the raw materials, and the synergistic powerhouses that combine multiple benefits in one tasty bite. This is a wonderful natural way to fight back against chronic joint pain. What is so wonderful about this approach is that it's a proactive strategy for senior health that feels like a treat, not like a chore. By incorporating these simple whole food snacks into their daily routine, our viewers can help to address the inflammation and the collagen loss that is at the root cause of so much joint pain. This is a key strategy for improving quality of life and is so important for overall senior health. It's a practical daily way to manage your joint pain and to support your body's own natural healing process.
I want to leave everyone watching with this one final thought. You do not need a complicated or an expensive solution to feel better. You often just need a kind and a consistent one. A simple, healthy snack made with care for your body each day can be a very powerful act of healing. Listen to your body, give it the nourishment it is asking for, and be patient with the process.
That is a beautiful message, Doctor. A kind and consistent act of healing. It's a wonderful reminder that caring for our bodies, the ones we have been blessed with, can be a simple and joyful part of our daily lives. And of course, the wisest first step is always to speak with your personal doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet, especially if you have existing health conditions or are taking medications. Please remember that our conversation today is for educational purposes. If you found this guide helpful and are excited to try some of these delicious recipes, please give this video a like so that others can find this information, and be sure to share it with a friend or family member who might be struggling with joint pain or stiffness. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It is completely free and it ensures you will not miss our next practical health guide. And for our community discussion today, we would love to know, which of these 8 healing snacks are you most excited to make this week? Please share your choice in the comments below. Your idea might be an inspiration to someone else. Thank you for being with us. Be well.